Hey everyone, Mike, the rideshare reseller, and we're in the garage and we're going to take a look at what sold on Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. I have to get all this stuff out as tomorrow I'm heading out to Yosemite. We got lucky and managed to get a couple of tickets. It's kind of crazy to think about this, that in America you have to make some sort of paper reservation and have ID and all that stuff now to get into our own national parks. But due to this COVID-19, especially here in California, and I know Yosemite is a national park, so that's the feds, but they've cut it down to half the amount of people entering, so they used a reservation system, and we managed to get some tickets. So we're going to be in tomorrow, which is great. We're going to have some good time out there. It's been a few years since I've been up there. I'm going to take some photographs and do some stuff, and then hang out at the river, that kind of thing. Really looking forward to it. You gotta have a few days like that every so often. Anyhow, I've never put my store on vacation. I always do a 3-day handling. That's my preference. I always ship in one, though that's 99% of the time I ship the next day. It just gives me a little bit of leeway in case I do have a problem. And I'm not saying vacation's a problem, but that's gonna help me. I'll probably just put the store on sale, not on sale, but on vacation for 2 days, and then the 3-day handling. I should be okay with the weekend and everything. So that's how I will do it. All right, it's been crazy. It's been busy. It's been picking up again. And I have finally got out to a few garage sales. I'll probably show you maybe 1 or 2 things that I got from a garage sale. I believe there's 1 or 2 that have sold already. And we'll go over that, and we also will go over kind of a garage sale that I went to the other day. It wasn't really a garage sale, it was just a free off of Nextdoor. You've heard that over and over from me about Nextdoor and how it's been working really well. I mean, I am finding most of my stuff right now on Nextdoor, and since last Saturday, the garage sale, I did really well. You'll see a video on that, on everything I got from that big garage sales on this last Saturday. All right, enough chit chat. Let's kind of get into what sold and see what we sold. All right, right off the bat, off the front of the video, you saw these right here. You saw those, okay? They are 16 millimeter film, and they're XR 50Ds. There's no expiration date on these. You can't find them. If it's in the number, I don't know. I've had several people ask me about the expiration on these. Very difficult. But they have no choice. They don't make this stuff anymore, so it's either you use it, you take a chance, or not. So a lot of film students, that kind of stuff, they like to try to use this stuff. Gives it a realistic feel. This sold for, both of them sold for $60, 60 bucks. Paid no more than, I believe, $5 or $10 max. I forget. It stuck around a little while. You're just not going to sell it right off the bat. But again, like I told you, all the old film you can find, pick it up. Even if it's out of expiration, people need it. And the expiration date, as long as it's maintained pretty well, you can get away with it. You know, it's kind of a arbitrary thing, but as long as it's not stored in direct sunlight, that kind of thing, I think you're going to be okay. All right, so don't forget that old film stuff. All right, let's go into a Dentec dental guard. You saw, if you've seen some of my videos, you saw that I picked these up. I picked up 32 of them for $1 each, so $32. I have had these maybe 2 weeks. Of the 32, I'm down to 2. I sold 30 of these already. One guy bought 10, and they just keep selling. I only have 2 left. And I have net profit. This is net profit after shipping and everything, about $9 each. So $270 out of my $32 initial investment. These are the things you really want. I couldn't put it on Amazon. I tried. I was restricted. If I had gotten it on Amazon, I would have probably netted $17 to $18 each and sold them very quickly. All right, let's head down here. All right, you're going to see this is an item from my garage sale weekend. Pretty much the first major garage sale weekend where we actually could get to some garage sales. And I picked this guy up. This I paid $7 for. It is a Pebble 2 watch for the, for your phone and all that stuff. Here's the interesting thing about this. To show you, I'm more patient now, as I've talked about. Originally, when I was a young reseller, I was just taking some offers and just, hey, let's just move the product, get some income, get it flowing so that we can build a huge inventory. Well, now that I've got the inventory and I kind of know what I'm doing, I don't necessarily take those offers as quick. I had an offer of $40. This was $64.95. I countered back on that, believe it or not, at $49. That was my number, was about $50 on this in general. Person didn't take it. Person actually declined the offer. Someone came right behind it and bought it for full price, $64.95. So sometimes you get a little lucky. Be a little patient is my advice on some of this stuff. All right, let's go to an old item. This is going to be back from the young rideshare reseller days when he made a lot of mistakes. But here, I did get these. I only paid a couple of bucks. They are cups. They are just some fancy cups. Paris Cafe. And they finally sold. I believe it was $18 and $14.95 shipping. So I only paid a couple dollars. They're going to be gone. That's what I want. I want them out of here. I probably would never pick something like that up again. It just sat around way too long, and it's not, it's not bulky, but it does take some room in my small garage. All right, let's keep rolling. Let's see what else we got. Where are we gonna go? All right, let's go here. All right, medical supply stuff. This here is a medical leg, what do I call it again? It's when you have to put your leg up in a hospital bed because like you broke your leg, something like that, or you need to elevate your legs. It's a sling. That's what it is. It's a sling. My mother-in-law has been bedridden for a couple of weeks. It's pretty bad right now, and she can't use this. So they gave it to her. So I said, "What the heck? We're gonna sell it, And it sold pretty much right away, and it sold for $72. So something that she couldn't use, and it was part of whatever the package was that she had to have for her health care. So we sold it for $72. So look for some of this not old, but medical stuff like this. Some stuff you're restricted, so you got to be very careful on eBay now. Some of the stuff is prescription only, and watch out for that stuff. You don't want to run into that problem and get a strike against you. All right, golf season is upon us, and I can see that a lot of my golf clubs now are selling. I have sold quite a few in the last few days, actually. This one here is a good brand to find, Odyssey, and it's the White Hot. And the Odyssey White Hot, I think it sold for $32.95 and $10.95 shipping. You can put them in the USPS flat tube, and it's around $10 to $12 shipping priority, as long as it's under 2 pounds. The key is under 2 pounds. You get it above that, like some baseball bats go a little bit more, might run $14, $15. This is about a $10 ship, so I know I'm pretty much on there. Didn't pay much for this. I believe I paid about $5 for this, and it was a Goodwill find. All right, let's let's go. The rideshare reseller, he wears Prada. I know that some of you do too. Here's a really interesting one. All right, let's get him over here. Who would have thought that you could sell hangers, right? Hangers. So anyhow, these are Prada hangers. I got 4 of them. And interesting story of how I got them. I was at my old shopping center for my business, and they have a Salvation Army truck there, and I remember the day, it was a Memorial Day weekend, and they had their trailer out, but there was so much stuff out in front of the trailer. People were just dumping it. So I said, I'm gonna go look. And I look, and lo and behold, I find the Prada hangers. Picked them up for free, and they sold for $35 and $9.95 shipping, a California shipper. So I made $35 pretty much for nothing. So look out for those. I would have never known those. Some designer name hangers. You kind of can tell it looks kind of cool. And hey, they sold. All right, now we got to keep looking around. We got to find the other stuff. All right, here's one off of my garage sale this weekend. You're gonna see the video. You'll see all the stuff that I got. So I'm just gonna show you this one. Nothing fancy, nothing spectacular, but it's basically a DJ Hero setup. The disc, the dongle, and the unit. These only sell for about 20 to 25 bucks in general. This sold for $22, and my shipping was not 10 bucks. 10 bucks. So I've got to try to keep this as light as possible. But I got a whole box of video stuff from this one guy for $10. Well, I'm going to make well over, $150 off of this little box, that I got from him. So you'll see that in another video. And this was the first sale of the video portion. I got some other things from him too. So this is pretty cool. All right. We're going to go to this one. There you go. Run DMC Cassette. I'm going to show you here. I'm going to run a little series here of what I found. This was just Monday. I found this along with a bunch of other stuff from an ad off of Nextdoor. I'm going to tell you how this one looked. I drive around, and I was doing sort of my Goodwill rounds, and up popped an ad for free, and it had a picture of some boxes and stuff on the garage, outside the garage driveway. It said free. Well, I looked at it, and sometimes, you've got to dig a little deeper. The guy did a really poor job of advertising this free stuff, because it looked like, I hate to say it looked like junk originally. But when I tapped it, I realized that there was another couple pictures. So I flashed right, and there was some stereo equipment. So right away, my antenna went up, free stereo equipment. So I thought, hey, I was about 11, 12 minutes away. The ad, it tells you the time that the ad has been up. The ad was up about 16 minutes. So I thought, I'm going to give it a shot. There was no, you just had to go. So I went, and I found a lot of stuff for free. And this was one of them. There were several cassettes in here. This is Run DMC. Run DMC sold for, I believe it was $12.95 or $13.95. I'm trying to find it. Not very good at it. $13.95. Sold for $13.95 free shipping. So that was free. I'm going to show you now another item that I got, and then I'm going to show you a couple items that I got that I haven't put up yet. All right, this sold, okay? Didn't know what it was, but it was a backpack from the same garage free sale. And you can see it had a Star Wars tag. So anything with Star Wars caught my attention. It was free. I grabbed it. Figured it had to be worth some money. It's a Boba Fett backpack. A lot of cosplay people will use this. It sold for $40 and $12.95 shipping. A free item that I got sold for $40 and $12.95 shipping. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, so right there I got $54 free already on that particular garage sale. All right, let's take another quick peek at a couple of things that I have up, but I have yet to sell. Okay, I just put these up. So this one here, that was from the garage sale free. A giant Garfield clock. Okay, very cool. And that is up online. This is about, I think it's about $40, $50. It looks like maybe more, but no, it's about that amount. Might take me a little while, but I really think it's cool. Won't fit on my shelf. It's too big. Too big back there. I'd love to. You know, I could get a chain hanging around. Who was that? Morris Day and the Time Prince? Is that who had the big watch around his neck? Anyhow, there's that one. Now this next one's cool because I didn't know who they were originally, and then once I figured it out, wait till you see, okay? All right. Some of you guys are gonna know right off the bat. Got to remember, I'm the rideshare reseller. I'm a little old. All right, who are these guys? Everybody knows these guys. The Wiggles, I guess. The Wiggles, and they talk. I've already taken the batteries out, so they don't talk. They don't talk now, but they do talk. Here's the crazy thing about these. This was in the garage sale, free. Picked them up. I knew they had to have some value. Day before, there was a sale on eBay for $275 for those dolls. So that's where I put mine at. I'm in no hurry. Once you get to a level, again, as a reseller, you can start to not take chances, but you can be willing to wait. You don't have to just sell it instantly. Again, I'm in no hurry, so I'm going to put it up for $275. There was a comp that sold for $275, so now it's my turn to try and sell those for $275. Item I got for free. Absolutely amazing, right? All right, we've got, I think, 2 more. We're going to head over here to a really simple DVD. Crossroads from Eric Clapton was in a set of garage sale items where I got a set of what do you call it? True Blood and Game of Thrones. 2 complete sets, a complete set of each of those. And there were like 4 DVDs like this. This one only sold for $6.90. But I had a Pink Floyd one that sold for $14, and there was another one that I sold. And then I already sold right away the Game of Thrones and the True Blood. I paid $30 for all of the DVDs that I had, and have sold $125. That's what they sold for. The True Blood and the Game of Thrones shipped yesterday. I did not do a video on those. And so look for those complete sets if you can get them cheap. They still can sell and make you good money. Good flip, right? All right, now let's get into, I believe, the last 2 items. There is this one here. It's a Pioneer microphone mixer. It's a TA6, I think is what it is. And this guy sold for $69.95 and free shipping. This again was another free item off of, if you saw the grocery store one where I was at the grocery store and up popped the free unit that they were telling me they were giving away. It's one of the ads where I said, hey, I'm looking for electronics. If you have them, I will take them. And this was off of that. This is the final piece of that. I had 5, and all 5 sold. This one sold for $69.95. All right, let's do the last item here. The last item's cool. I always save one for Kevin, the Commonwealth picker, because I know he'd like this one. I remember Kevin picked up the McDonald's, what do you call it, little pie warmer. That was really cool. I like that one, Kevin. That was a good one. I still remember. I'm not that old. I can still remember. I don't know if you have that one still, but let me know. Let me know. Send me a message if you still have it. So I picked up this vintage little beauty. There you go. Anybody for some hot cheese nachos? This guy is brand spanking new. Picked it up at a garage sale. I paid $10 for this little guy. And it sold virtually right away. Sold for $199.95 and $34.95 shipping. It lights up here. When you plug it in, it's really cool. You know, I would have kept this if I had a bigger house and a man cave. This is excellent man cave stuff. So hot nacho cheese. Maybe Kevin bought it. You think Kevin bought it and put it next to his pie warmer from McDonald's? We might see that someday. Who knows? Anyhow, good flip. All right, guys. Hey, I get kind of carried away a little bit. But anyhow, hey, thanks for watching a little bit longer video today because I had a few items. And thanks for watching, and subscribe as always, and give it a thumbs up. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Thanks again. All right, everybody. Hey, I'm back. And the reason I'm back is I'm going to show you something that an add-on sale. Okay, you saw me mention it in the video, so I'm going to show you. Okay, remember these guys? Remember the Wiggles? Okay, here they are. All right, I just put them in a tub. You can kind of see them all in there. Anyhow, after I started shipping, I got a notification that they sold. All right, I'm going to put them up here. They sold for $275. Just like I said, remember in the video I said, hey, I'm in no hurry. Didn't take long. They all sold for $275. I got it for free. Now, some people are a little skeptical of me. Hey, free? Yeah, okay. I'm going to put the next door ad up to kind of show you what I was talking about in the video, how there was a bad picture and then behind it was another picture with some stereo equipment. I'm going to put those up here too. I'm going to let them run so you can see what I saw and how I picked through that entire garage driveway looking for stuff. I found the Wiggle for $275, the backpack I sold for $40, and there was something else I can't remember, but anyhow, a bunch of stuff, and sold for $275. So there you go, my crazy garage and $275 on the Wiggles. All right, thanks again, guys. See you in a bit. All right, everybody who knows me, this is my shipping area, the washer and dryer. You can tell I'm not a big washer and dryer guy. I want the simplest washer and dryer. Anyhow, this is the item. There it is. It is a Fresh-O-Matic by Wherever, okay? And what this thing does is basically mostly known for its hot dog buns, but it does sandwiches and stuff like that. This is the steam lever. When it gets up to pressure, you fill it up with distilled water. Once it gets hot, you give it a couple of pushes down and the steam comes out. Inside here is where the buns go and all that kind of stuff, or a sandwich, right? You can do a lot of things. It discusses how many pumps you need for certain products, but most of the time it's for hamburger buns and hot dog buns. Get them really soft and hot and just give it a good push. Now, what did it sell for? I paid $20 at a flea market. If you saw the nacho cheese sauce, which was, I believe, on this video, this one sold for $425. I'll put the link up in the top. I paid $20 for this unit, and it sold within 3 days. I bought it on Saturday. Well, it sold 4. Today is Wednesday, so that's how fast it sold. So I definitely wanted to show you that one so you can kind of keep an eye out for these type of things. Look for these old electronics. The lady left a little note. Maybe you can read the note up there. And the note was she was looking for the unit that doesn't have all the wiring. The newer units are more electronic oriented. These are not. And the new ones can be $1,400. This guy here was $425. So these run anywhere from $400 to $500, and this one's in pretty darn good shape. All right, had to show you that. Thanks again, guys. See you after my Yosemite trip.